In compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act of the State of New Jersey on January 12, 2024, adequate notice of this meeting was provided as required by law. Additionally, this meeting is being digitally recorded and live streamed on the Somerset County website. For public access, please email your questions to countyboardmeeting@co.somerset.nj.us. The public may participate in this meeting by calling 908-231-7075. Director Robinson?
Thank you. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for reflection. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. May we continue to be a source of hope, a source of leadership, a source of resource for all we come in contact with, our staff, our residents, and anyone that is in need of our services, for all people at all times. Thank you. Welcome, everyone, to the March 26th work session of the Somerset County Board of Commissioners. This agenda and the items on it are for discussion and will be considered at the next commissioner meeting, which is set for April 9th, 2024. No action will be taken at this meeting unless the measure and its adoption are needed in a manner necessary to continue county business. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake? Here. Commissioner Singletary? Here. Commissioner Morano? Here. Deputy Director Suey? Here. Director Robinson?
Here. As we move on to our commissioner reports, it's that time of year again. It's springtime. It's time for baseball. It doesn't feel like it outside. It's a little chilly. However, we are in the throes of spring, and again, this means baseball. So in Somerset County, with the AA Yankee baseball team, the Somerset Patriots, we're very lucky to have such a great partner in the Patriots and in the Califer family. Jonathan Califer and the representatives of the Somerset Patriots will be here with us at our 6 o'clock meeting as we start off on the 27th season together. So that's 27 years. So hopefully we can bring home they can bring home another championship for us as we look forward to opening day in the next week or so, which opening day is April 5th. This game will be played against the Richmond Flying Squirrels and the AA affiliate of the San Francisco Giants, with fireworks following the game. The opening weekend will also feature Spencer Jones pennants honoring one of our favorite Patriots, and I'm certain soon to be a Yankee. And on Sunday, the kids can come out and meet and greet Bluey, have fun activities throughout the game, and run the bases afterwards. And I'll just check with Jonathan when he gets here and with the family. I think we're still a few tickets out there that you may be able to get and have a great time in the great stadium watching the great Somerset Patriots. And we've already selected the 40 nonprofits who will be receiving our county box in the private suite at the TD Bank Ballpark. And each year we offer our suite as a thank you for all the hard work for the nonprofits such as Curbing Hunger, Rawhide Dog Rescue, Special Olympics, and so many others that we do that do so much for our community. And they are welcome to use the suite however they wish, and whether bringing their clients for a special day at the ballpark or thanking volunteers for their hard work or as a fundraiser to help support their services. And they always get to meet Sparky. And I can tell you, even each of us, we get games for the suite, and we tend to go above and beyond the 40 nonprofits because we're always being asked, do you have any games left? Do you have any games left? And each of us have done just that, given additional games beyond the 40 nonprofits that we pick. Or we invite people to spend the day with us to watch a great All-American pastime, the game of baseball. And in other topics, I'm sure Commissioner Drake will mention this. Did you bring the trophy? I won't steal his thunder, but I'll defer to you on that. But you're looking a little lighter on top. And that ends my commissioner's report.
All right, over at the Somerset County Business Partnership, we had a board meeting last week, and we were able to actually take a tour of our new space over on Division Street, right here in Somerville. The purpose for this move was to make sure that we are front and center on the heart of a walkable downtown, and if anyone really wants to come visit Somerset County or has a business in the area and wants to use the space, they can go right upstairs, and we have a co-working space for any of our members. So for anyone that doesn't want to make that full investment anymore, to have an actual office location, you have the luxury of being able to have that hybrid by becoming a member of the Somerset County Business Partnership. So we are looking to get it all furnished and the full move to happen very shortly. I never want to say a date with moving and construction, but you'll have an announcement coming very soon. The space is already getting painted, and furniture will be moved in the upcoming weeks. The website, if you have not seen it for the members, it has been completely revamped. If any of the affiliated businesses would like to give a discount, they actually post it. So whether it is, hotels, anyone within hospitality, restaurants, different, retail or services that they can provide, they have member-to-member discounts. So I think the main question for any new members is, what are you going to do for me? And that's what they're able to answer these days. We keep taking the next steps to make sure to support each other, not just at ribbon cuttings, but on that daily business to be able to function properly and some of those challenges that we do face when we all start out. So I encourage more people to join, and for the existing members to be able to use some of those growing resources. Director Robinson mentioned our Patriots, another season that we're happy to have that fantastic partnership with them right there in Bridgewater, and they'll have a presentation later on this evening. Finance, we have been working very hard with Yvonne over there and Commissioner Singletary to my right. We are making sure to prepare a very healthy budget and to make sure that we're being good stewards of the taxpayers' dollars. And last, that too, and to maintain our AAA bond rating. So we're very happy to maintain that, and you'll see that in the full presentation coming up next month. So I don't want to steal your thunder before your presentation, Yvonne, but that concludes our report.
Thanks, Commissioner. It's been a busy couple of weeks. I was able to attend the Build Gateway project meeting to hear about the advancements in the new Gateway Tunnel to New York City. Somerset County continues to advocate for a one-seat ride on the Raritan Valley line to New York City. So being there and speaking with project leaders, with Walter Lane from our planning division, was good to get out there, and our administrator, Colleen Marr. So always trying to advocate for Somerset and get better services here. Also attended a great presentation at the Watchung Hills Regional High School of Pippin. So excellent job by our student performers. We've got a lot of talent in this county. Also had the pleasure of attending the Middlebrook Symposium that was put on by our own group, the Heritage Trail Group, had coordinated that, but our own cultural heritage team was there supporting and helping and being part of that too. That was held at Raritan Valley Community College. Very successful. That place was packed. I think they were sold out. It was, I don't know what the number was, but 200 people there at least. Yeah. Yeah, it was full. It was really, really good. It was all targeted on talking about why Washington chose Middlebrook to be the location for his encampments for 2 winters. A lot of it is the geography of just being situated between the 2 ranges of the Watchung Mountains, which was a safe zone for them. So very enlightening, very, very, very interesting. Also had a chance to attend a roundtable discussion with Commissioner Singletary. I'm not trying to jump on his, with the Somerset and Hunterdon County Education Associations, and to listen to what teachers are going through now and the struggles that they're having, particularly with the shortage of teachers that there exist right now. So thinking of how we can inspire our young people to pursue education as a career path is very important. Also attended the RVCC Board of Estimates with Commissioner Singletary, so I'm sure he'll have more to report on that one. Don't want to jump on that thunder. And a big congratulations, if you haven't already heard, to the Franklin Food Bank for their $1 million gift from Mackenzie Scott. This is huge because Franklin Food Bank is looking to move to a new location because they are doing, well, I guess it's so great that they're doing great, and it's not so great that they're doing great, but they want to expand their footprint to also include rooms for services for folks that go there, not just for food, but for other social services that they can get. So this is really, really exciting, and fingers crossed we have some more to report in the next few months as to where that's going. Our shredding event was held this past weekend. Even in the pouring rain, we had over 1,000 cars, filled the trucks for that. And speaking of the pouring rain, again, our Roads and Bridges team and all of Public Works, excellent work with keeping our roads clear. I know there were many downed trees, lots of minor flooding going around. I know it's bad when I look across the street on Greenbrook Road and I see the water coming up to houses across the street from me. So I know this was a pretty bad one. So thank you for all you and the team do, Paul. And last but not least, our LGBT Advisory Board met, and we are discussing our meeting for next month in H-Borough, which will be held in person on April the 11th at 7 o'clock at the Abraham Stats House in Southbound Brook. Everyone is welcome to come and hear the facts about Abraham Stats' most famous visitor, Baron von Steuben. So more to come with a report next month on how that all went. And that concludes my report. It's 7 o'clock on April 11th at the Stats House in Southbound Brook. Oh, and that's also going to be, big thing coming up is the Battle of Bound Brook weekend. So that'll be Thursday before the Battle of Bound Brook weekend, and please check the calendar and the websites for all the things that are going on Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, Saturday and night, for all things going on in Southbound Brook and Bound Brook for the Battle of Bound Brook. Sorry, Paul, now
That's all
I'm
right.
really done.
That's all good. Thank you, Commissioner. Just want to make a few announcements. I participated this weekend, if you can tell, in the St. Baldrick's event. We were Team Blue Meanies, and glad to say we were top team. We got this nice trophy. Thanks a lot, and many great thanks to one of our team members, Nathan Rudy, who himself raised a considerable amount of money. Our team raised $5,200. The event raised over $60,000, and all the money goes to childhood cancer. If you're familiar with St. Baldrick's, it was a few very wealthy accountants who decided what could they do as a dare. They shaved their heads, and then when they put the money in, they realized who could they give it to, and so the whole event became it's now a national event for shaving your head for childhood cancer. So we raised, like I said, over $5,200 as a team. The total event in North Plainfield was held this past Sunday, raised over $60,000. And what's really incredible about it in general is that over 85% of all the dollars raised goes directly to cancer research for children. Very limited amount goes to their overall administration. So it's really a great organization to be part of. So I was really glad to be part of that. Also attended the premiere of the local PBS video, Travels with Darley. Darley was here filming last summer, and really the premiere of the video that's now on PBS, I believe, is really focusing on Central Jersey, the heart of Central Jersey being Somerville, and the importance of the overall history of Central Jersey. It also put a great emphasis on the importance of the historic Washington Rochambeau Trail and how that trail was so critical to allowing the colonists to defeat the British at Yorktown. So it's a great video. Encourage you to watch it. It's about 12 minutes, I think it was, but certainly is well worth it. And want to thank Darley for coming and putting Central Jersey on the map on video. So it's terrific. Also attended, I know, Doug, it's hard to go last because we all steal your thunder. But Ag Day with Commissioner Singletary, we had filming at Somerset County VOTech. That was very exciting. I think we were cooking with the culinary arts program students at Somerset County VOTech, and that was just an experience in and of itself. And then of course I got to try what was cooked, so I was we were doing our best to be a judge, but at the same time, I was very hungry, so it was a good thing. And then last Friday, also, I attended in Berners Township, one of the local schools, with our local farmers. We were celebrating Ag Day, the importance of Ag Day in Somerset County. And we visited 2 schools in Berners Township. And we had representatives from the English farm, who was a farm in Berners Township. Also Jimmy Ama, who is from Hillsborough. And then also Matt Puskis, who, if you're not familiar, he has the dairy farm in Franklin Township. It's the last remaining dairy farm in Somerset County, so we very much support all his efforts. But he brought a cow with him, and the cow was a big hit. The cow was a terrific, well-behaved cow. People were thrilled to get to pet the cow, and then also Carol English from the English farm had a chicken. So not only the kids get exposed to a chicken, but also a cow. So I want to say that was a great event, and it's great to be able to bring the students into close proximity with our agricultural history, and that was a terrific event. So I want to thank Kate Katzer for all the work she did putting that together. So that's in my report. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I've never been disappointed eating at the VOTEC. Their trade winds, I mean, the culinary students are just terrific. In fact, on April 10th, the Governing Officials Association is going to be having their dinner at the VOTEC School at Trade Winds, so I'm looking forward to that. Greater Raritan Workforce Development Board is going to be hosting a career event for National Youth Apprenticeship Week on May 6th, where businesses, agencies, and job seekers will gather to provide apprenticeship opportunities, career information, and a chance for youth and community members to network. This is for people ages 16 to 24. The event's going to take place on May 6th from 5:30 to 7:30 at Raritan Valley Community College. And you can begin registering on April 1st. Tomorrow, the Greater Raritan Workforce Development Board is hosting a job fair. A resource and transition fair will be conducted from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. tomorrow at the Somerset Hills YMCA. The event is for people ages 14 and 21 with disabilities. And this will include information on paid internships and other work experiences available in a community setting. And also for prospective students interested in attending Raritan Valley Community College, there's going to be an open house on Saturday, April 13th from 9 a.m. to noon at the college's Branchburg campus. And that's my report. You know, it's nice going last. It kind of shortens everything I have to cover, so no, that's all right. Thanks.
Right, and I have one addition, which I almost forgot, but something that is extremely important. Over in Boundbrook, we had the grand opening of the New Jersey Transit eastbound waiting room and platform. So special thanks to the former administrator, Hector Herrera, for his hard work and dedication there. It was many years in the making, and working with New Jersey Transit and the NJTPA and all of our partners there for our joint mission to not only have a wonderful waiting room, because anyone that's waited for a train when it's always raining, snowing, or some sort of inclement weather, or just to protect you there from the blazing sun some days. The closer we get to a one-seat ride, the better it is for all of us. And just to have that, that structure there only puts us a step ahead. So thank you to all those partners for their dedication. Moving on to employee recognition, we have a special recognition for Samantha Zabawa. Please come up.
Happy to be up there, Sam.
Well, this is your special recognition, so you don't have to do anything you don't want to. Work hard enough for us. And the recognition is sincere appreciation of your outstanding efforts in furthering the cause of good government.
Who's next?
Humanitarian award, ready? Okay, this is the humanitarian award, kind of a cool story. We have some dispatchers with some OBGYN skills. So, Levon Porter and Jefferson Galliano, thank you. So you received a phone call from someone who was in labor and you talked them through it before?
First call was
Your first delivery?
I've only been there 10 months. So.
Okay. All right. The Somerset County Employee Recognition Committee presents this humanitarian award certificate to Jefferson Galliano, I apologize. Communications 911. In recognition and sincere appreciation of your outstanding efforts in furthering the cause of good government. On January 3rd, 2024, dispatcher Jefferson Galliano, with assistance from CTO Levon Porter, accepted a 911 call from a caller in labor. Both dispatcher Galliano and CTO Porter did an exemplary job walking the caller through the successful delivery prior to patrol's arrival. Truly a momentous and significant milestone for any dispatcher when they get to provide assistance with bringing a new life into the world. Mr. Porter, is that? No. Is he here too? No? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Like to say anything? Okay, all right. Like to say anything?
I'm good, thank you. Just appreciate you guys.
So did they name the child after you?
I have no idea.
As a female.
All right, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Coming to kind of on this side of the dais because this is our second year that we are honoring the outstanding women of Somerset County. And this is done against the backdrop, which makes it fitting that we're still in March, to honor and celebrate the achievements and the contributions that women of all backgrounds have made throughout the history of the United States. And we understand that women paved the way for other women, whether it be in their struggles for gender equality, they're history makers, barrier breakers, and overall women that inspire us. So to that end, as I said, we had our second annual Outstanding Women of Somerset County Government. And we got a ton of really awesome recommendations and little stories and comments of why specific women should be given thought to three different leadership, three categories. So the categories were leadership, mentorship, and rising star. So for our first one, I'd like to call up Kim Cowart, who's the under Human Services, the Director of Community Development. So Kim. So Kim, the Leadership Award is awarded to a woman in a supervisory role who has an outstanding role model for future leaders in county government. So Kim has routinely volunteered to take leadership roles to serve her fellow employees and the county. For 5 years, she has co-chaired and led the Employee-Led Diversity Festival to celebrate diversity in our county and to attract more diverse people into county government. This past year, she spearheaded the Employee Resource Group, which is an initiative to create a more supportive environment for people of color. She also has worked hard to bring attention to Black History Month, Muslim History Month, and Women's History Month. You are a true leader among your peers, so congratulations.
Thank you.
This is a little something on our behalf. And so we want to grab a picture. Want to grab a, and then we'll do a group. Okay, so don't go too far because we want to do a group picture when we're done. Our next awardee I'd like to call for Linda Picaro. So Linda is going to get our mentorship award. And for our mentorship award, what we asked people to think about was to award this to any woman who regularly supports other women to advance their careers by taking an actual personal interest in advising and advocating them. So Linda, under another from Human Services, so Mike, you got some good women there? Is the director of our youth services. And one of the keys to success in the workplace for anybody in an organization is to have a mentor, someone who listens without judgment, guides you on your career path, and takes a personal interest in your professional growth, and celebrates your achievements as if they were your own. As a working mother, Linda has always been a sounding board for other working moms to navigate the complexities of that elusive work-life balance. Never one to shy away from honesty and truth, Linda always provides her thoughts and her insights and has a way of saying exactly what is needed when it is needed. So congratulations and thank you. All right, thank you, Linda. Don't go too far, because we're going to do a group picture when we're done. And our last category was for a rising star. So I'd like to call back Samantha Sababa. Please come forward. So as she makes her way to the podium, rising star. This is awarded to a woman in our organization who in the first 5 years of her career with us have exemplified the skills and the temperament to be a future leader for us and for the taxpayers of Somerset County. Sam has been an outstanding addition to Somerset County government. Her diligent work ethic, her attention to detail are assets to all of the departments here in Somerset County. Her collaborative spirit and her ability to work well with others makes her an excellent team player. She has an adaptable personality that can handle almost anything that comes her way. She is a rising star and the future of Somerset County government. Congratulations.
Because it's heavy.
All right, we're going to take one group picture. So please give them a round of applause. Thank you. Yeah, there's your Bob.
So that's how you close out Women's History Month. So congratulations. We have a couple of communications, one from New Jersey American Water Company, Inc. Notice of filing of proposed rate increase in public hearing in the Board of Public Utilities order issued on February 14th of 2024. And County Clerk Steve Peter, notice of fees collected for February 2024 in the amount of $3,315,043.94, of which $468,779.01 was retained by the county for its own use. New business?
Resolution 24-700, authorizing execution of agreements between the Somerset County Cultural and Heritage Commission and Raritan Valley Community College for use of premises for the 2024 Teen Arts Festival to be held on May 16th, 2024, not to exceed $1,896.50.
701 is authorizing an agreement to provide engineering and related services to the Borough of Millstone. This is a shared service. We invoiced the borough $25,477 last year for services provided to the borough. 702 is a shared service agreement between the county and Borough of Somerville. For engineering services, we invoice them $28,559 for 2023. 703 is approving plans and receipt of bids for HVAC upgrades to the Richard Hall Mental Health Center in Bridgewater Township. Cost estimate for this project is $3.6 million. We'll be bidding this project in May following the budget adoption, and we're replacing the heat pumps in the building with a new heat pump system throughout the building. 704 is approving plans and receipt of bids for the UST replacement at the vehicle maintenance and South County DPW facilities in Bridgewater and Hillsborough. Cost estimate is $3 million. We'll bid this in late April, early May, after the adoption of the capital budget. We're replacing all the underground storage tanks at these two facilities with new above-ground tanks and a new fueling system.
Resolution 24705, authorizing a grant application to the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection Hazardous Discharge Site Remediation Fund for Block 117, Lot 4, Raritan Borough, Somerset County, New Jersey. This is in relation to environmental work we're conducting on the Hunt property prior to our acquisition of the property.
Is that right on the river?
It's right on there. It's between the canal and the river.
Resolution 24706 is authorizing the release of a performance bond, 107-5576-76 in the amount of $6,000, posted as guarantee for driveway removal, and performance bond 107-557-675 in the amount of $55,991.20 for work constructing the county right-of-way on Valley Road in Bernards Township for the Basking, and this is a release to Basking Ridge Project Partnership, LLC.
Resolution 24707 for the Office on Aging and Disability Services authorizes the application and acceptance of funds from the New Jersey Department of Health to administer the needed farmers market program for older adults age 60 plus for the period May 1, 2024 through September 30, 2024, not to exceed $2,157. 24708 for Richard Hall authorizes acceptance of additional grant funds for Richard Hall CHWC from the State of New Jersey, Division of Mental Health and Addiction Services, for support teams for addiction recovery, known as STAR, bless you, in the additional amount of $700, not to exceed a total of $417,686 for the period October 1, 2023 through September 30th, 2024.
Afternoon. Resolution 24709, authorizing application to the New Jersey Division of Children and Families for the year 2025 formula-based child advocacy grants for up to $160,706 in grant funding, accepting the funding if approved, and inserting the funds into the 2024 budget.
Good evening. Resolution 24710, authorizing the Somerset County Department of Health to apply for and accept funding from the New Jersey Department of Health for the County Health Infrastructure Grant, acronym CHIF, for years 2 and 3 of funding, up to $764,612. The grant period of July 1, 2024 through June 30th, 2026. The funding to be utilized to develop, maintain, and enhance initiatives that promote health equity among residents.
(24-711) is authorizing an agreement between the County of Somerset and the Township of Franklin. It's for the installation of traffic signal and high-definition traffic camera equipment. It'll be on Hamilton Street, Elizabeth Avenue, and Weston Canal Road. 24-712 is authorizing an agreement between the County of Somerset and the Borough of Bernardsville. It's for the installation of a non-essential high-definition license plate recognition reader. It'll be on North Finley Avenue in the borough.
Seven 13 is amending resolution R21-975, which is to clarify the intent of the modification number 1, the Strunk Albert Engineering out of East Stroudsburg for our 40 North Bridge Street project. 714 is authorizing award of contract for micropave systems for our Morris County Co-op for road resurfacing Category C, which is crack sealant, not to exceed amount of $250,000. We'll be able to address cracks on 10 roads throughout the county, which is 9.5 miles of roadway. And 915 is awarding a professional service contract to Van Cleef Engineering for survey services for the county on an as-needed basis for this year for $10,000. 716 is award a contract to Van Cleef Engineering for the rehabilitation of County Bridge CO 105, which is Beedensbrook Road over the tributary to Beedensbrook in Montgomery Township, not to exceed amount of $252,234. And then 717 is consultant agreement modification number 2 to GPI for the Somerset County horizontal curve warning sign design, not to exceed amount of $88,670.26.
Ben, that's 717, is that
Yep.
for a specific site or just overall?
It's overall, we got a grant from the NJTPA to do an evaluation of all of our signs throughout the county on all of our curves.
Okay,
So it's throughout the entire county. This is the second modification. There was a update to the METCD, which is the Manual for Traffic Control Devices, that actually allows us to put up less signs on our curves, and we have to do a modification to the plans that we already have completed. So we're going to save a lot of money on the construction side of it and then the long-term maintenance of it in order to make this modification to the plans that we already have in place.
okay, great.
Yep.
Thank you.
Resolution 24-718, authorizing award of contract to SHI, Somerset, New Jersey, for the third year of a 3-year contract for the Microsoft 365 licenses, utilizing the NJ Cooperative Purchasing Alliance contract, total not to exceed $601,272.32.
Got me. 24-719 for Community Development authorizes the award of contract CYCOM 000423S to the Center of Great Expectations in the amount of not to exceed $8,879, and Legal Services of Northwest Jersey in the amount not to exceed $85,000, total not to exceed $93,879.
Resolution 24-720, authorizing the prosecutor's office to purchase the online training module in optional year 5 of reaccreditation services from Lexipol out of Frisco, Texas, utilizing a previously awarded contract, total not to exceed $19,658.33. Thank you.
Resolution 24-721, authorizing award of contract to Motorola Solutions, utilizing state contract for the county radio trunking system equipment from January 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2024, total not to exceed $185,110.79. 24-722, authorizing award of contract to Motorola Solutions, utilizing state contract for Motorola Cybersecurity Services, 24/7/365, coverage from April 1, 2024 through March 31, 2025, total not to exceed $105,821. And 24/723, authorizing award of contract to Success Unlimited 2 Incorporated, doing business as Dale Carnegie Training of Central and Southern New Jersey, to provide and deliver professional development courses to Somerset County Department of Health, total not to exceed $121,000. This will be grant funded, and it's to provide leadership training to the Department of Public Health and Safety supervisory staff. It is fully grant funded, yes, through the ELFI grant.
24-724 is authorizing award of contract to multiple vendors. It's the first year of our 2-year pavement marking and striping contract, total not to exceed $344,366.66. 24-725 is authorizing award of contract to multiple vendors. This is for the first 6 months of the second year of a 2-year contract. We're not certifying any funds at this point. This is for guide rail, so it's probably the first time you saw the first 6 months. They will only bid on the items if we only bid a 6-month period at a time. 24-726 is authorizing award of contract to Golf Cars, Inc., and this is for parts and repairs of club, car, golf, and turf utility vehicles. First year of a 2-year contract, total not to exceed $500. 24-727 is authorizing award of contract to multiple vendors. This is for our tire road services for 24-hour emergencies. It's the first year of a 2-year contract, total not to exceed $600. 24-728 is authorizing award of contract to multiple vendors also for tire mounting and dismounting. First year of a 2-year contract, total not to exceed $700. 24-729 is authorizing contract to multiple vendors for vehicle parts and repairs. This is for original equipment manufactured. It's the first year of a 2-year contract, total not to exceed $36,000. Are you using smaller print on this?
24-730 is approval of pay confirming orders for services provided to Somerset County Jail, total not to exceed $1,183.39.
I'm not going to say anything, all right. 731 is authorizing a purchase of property for 2023 road resurfacing and ADA compliance, various routes, various locations throughout the county, not to exceed amount of $24,915. This is for 18 easements related to curb ramps for our resurfacing project, and that's the appraised value. Thank you.
Okay, 24-732 is authorizing a resolution to establish temporary emergency budget appropriations for 2024 for county divisions. 24-733 is authorizing a refund of fees collected by the IDRC for Somerset County to Joseph Trimboli, total not to exceed $264. And 24-734 is the payment of claims and ratifying the payment of claims.
Resolution 24-735 for the Office on Aging and Disability Services authorizes the payment of $5,666.32 for the APC FY22 bank interest recoupment. 24-736 for Community Development authorizes the increase of PO 231293 in the amount of $39,899.22 for the North Plainfield Community Center improvements, and PO 263792 in the amount of $130,103.84 for Boundbrook for Lamont Avenue rehabilitation, total not to exceed $170,003.06.
24,737, approval to pay confirming order to the National Emergency Number Association for supervisor program training courses, total not to exceed $10,750. 24,738, approval to pay confirming order to Gold Type Business Machines for the annual InfoCop license and server renewal, total not to exceed $11,100.
Resolution 24,739, authorizing the payment of a confirming order to T-Mobile USA for services rendered during a criminal investigation, total not to exceed $25. 24,740, authorizing the payment of a confirming order to Mike's Towing and Recovery for towing of a crime vehicle, total not to exceed $45. Resolution 24,741, authorizing payment of a confirming order to WB Masons for water, total not to exceed $157.50. Thank you.
(24-742) is approval to pay confirming order to Millennium Mechanical. It was for a chemical treatment station at 40 North Bridge Street, total not to exceed $13,363. 24-743 is authorizing certification of funds for previously awarded contracts to multiple vendors for cleaning and services, total not to exceed $353,964.17. 24-744, we're amending and canceling certification of funds for previously awarded contracts to multiple vendors. This is a reduction of $235,425.87. 24-745 is approval to pay confirming order to Mazda Recycling Services. This was for our commodities. Total not to exceed $16,525.71. 24-746 is approval to pay confirming orders for our commodities, the Colgate paper stock. Total not to exceed $16,935.53. 24-747 is authorizing certification of funds for previously awarded contracts to Britain Industries. It's for our wood refuse. Total not to exceed $21,000. 24-748 is approval to pay confirming orders for the pickup of fluorescent tubes and LED bulbs to Complete Recycling Solutions. Total not to exceed $492. 24-749 is approval to pay confirming order to Ritchie's Tire Service. This is for our tire trailer. Total not to exceed $1,350. 24-750 is approval to pay confirming orders to Hoffman Equipment for parts and repairs to our lifts. Total not to exceed $221. 24-751 is approval to pay confirming orders to CME Associates. This is for parts and repairs of our fuel tanks in Hillsborough and in Bridgewater. Total not to exceed $11,490. 24-752 is approval to pay confirming orders to multiple vendors for parts and repairs. Total not to exceed $29,428.59. 24-753 is approval to pay confirming orders to National Fuel Oil for gasoline and National Fuel Oil for diesel. Total not to exceed $39,010.53. 24-754 is authorizing certification of funds for previously awarded contracts to multiple parts and repair vendors. Total not to exceed $45,000. 24-755 is authorizing certification of funds for previously awarded contracts to National Fuel Oil for gasoline. Total not to exceed $50,000.
Is there a motion to add above resolutions 24-700 through 24-755 to the consent agenda for April 9th?
Motion.
Any comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary?
Yes.
Commissioner Morano?
Yes.
Deputy Director Suey?
Yes.
Director Robinson?
Yes.
If I may, I'm going to pull 24-665. I just need to review the exhibit at least to make sure it's compliant. 24-666 is authorizing an extension to the shared service agreement between the County of Somerset and the County of Middlesex support the provision of detainee facilities. That is a 60-day extension. We've had a follow-up meeting with the County of Middlesex to discuss the parameters of entering into a longer-term agreement for 5 years. And Commissioner Morano, you need to recuse yourself from that one. Not a problem.
(24.667) is a resolution authorizing a memorandum of understanding between the Somerset County Correctional Facility and the resident youth of Somerset. The resident youth of Somerset has agreed to provide parenting classes, and trauma-informed care for the incarcerated person population of the Somerset County Jail as required by the Dignity for Incarcerated Primary Caretaker Parents Act. This service is being provided free of charge for both the county and the residents.
Resolution 24,667 is authorizing the Planning Division to apply to the U.S. Department of Environmental Protection for a climate pollution reduction grant. There's about $4.1 billion available for projects to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. This is a joint application that we're doing with Duke Farms as well as RVCC and VOTEC. We're going to be applying for over $30.1 million that would purchase a mixture of 36 county vehicles, from recycling vehicles to buses to cars, replacing them with electric vehicles, doing 15 heat pumps at various park commission and county facilities, replacing fossil-fueled heating and cooling systems with the heat pumps, also 2 heat pumps at facilities at Raritan Valley Community College. There would also be funding spent on workforce development, training infrastructure at both VOTEC and RVCC to train people for electric vehicle maintenance and repair. And Duke Farms will be replace about 15 vehicles with electric vehicles, 15 buildings with heat pumps, and also creating a sustainability center that we would jointly work on training as an education and experience center, jointly with the county and our municipalities for training and opportunities. So this resolution will authorize us submitting. It's due on the 1st of April. The deadline we had to be consistent with the state's plan to use this money, which only released March 1st. So between that March 1st and now, we've developed this plan. We have letters of support from the Department of Environmental Protection, PSE&G, the electrical workers, NJTPA. So we have a wide range of support for this project. So hopefully we're competing nationally. This is going to be a super competitive grant, but I think with the climate change policy statement, our sustainable facilities policy, hopefully has made a good case of why this would be a good investment for the feds. I have a lot of support from Matt Loper and Paul McCall pulling all this information together. They really helped doing a lot of this to make this happen, so, as well as Duke Farms and their consultant. I believe we're supposed to learn early this summer, like June, July, because they want to get this money out and obligate it before the fall.
Okay, 24,669 is an award of contract to All Paid Inc. for the second year, optional 1-year extension for credit card and electronic payment processing.
Resolution 24,670, authorizing certification of funds for previously awarded contract to Systems Design Group out of Flemington, New Jersey, to upgrade the existing Siemens SiPass security server software, total not to exceed $24,771.49.
24-671 is authorizing award of contract to Mid-Atlantic Waste. This is for the dumpsters for our recycling division. It's first year of a 2-year contract, total not to exceed $50,000. 24-672 is authorizing, award of contract to multiple vendors for the first year of a 2-year pavement marking and striping of various roads, total not to exceed $344,366.66.
Is there a motion to add resolutions 24-665 through 24-67? Yes, thank you. Omitting 665, so that would be adding 24-666 through 24-672 to the agenda for March 26th. Any additional questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary? Yes. Commissioner Morano?
Yes, abstain from 666.
Abstention from 24-666 noted. Deputy Director Stui?
Yes, and the same abstention.
Abstention from 24-666 noted. Director Robinson?
Yes. Is there a motion to open up to the public?
Motion?
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Anyone from the public wishing to speak? 5 minutes, no yielding of time, no coming up a second at time. And we also entertain questions from phone and from email.
So the only thing I do have is Harry Boselager, 1243 Canal Road, Franklin, has asked me to comment on the following. The country is in economic turmoil. It's a total disaster. Can't find a decent restaurant because the government is killing them, all with taxes. UPS is now automated, and that's costing U.S. jobs. The tugboats should have been guiding the shipping container in and out of the harbor. The U.S. is headed for a depression and a civil war. Groceries are costing families too much, and the average family can't afford to feed their families. Both political parties ruin this country, and Mitch McConnell won't say anything against China because he does business with them, and it's about money. And quote, unquote, democratic socialism is one train stop away from communism. I don't know who the quote's from, but it's in quotes.
Okay. Hearing none other from the public wishing to speak, is there a motion to close the public portion of this meeting?
It's a great quote.
Second?
All in favor? Ayes have it. We will pause and allow our guests to come in so we can move on to our regular meeting. I don't know, we must be giving out money or something tonight. Yeah, our baseball tickets. Sharon. Don't sit down, Sharon, you're first.
All right, full house. All right. Good evening. How are you? How are you? All right, so we're going to do a proclamation on Housing Month, and then we have a few more orders of business to do. I want to welcome Sharon Clark here. And your name is?
Andy Nowak.
Andy Nowak.
He's a board member. Paola Castro.
Okay.
Jade Ramirez.
Megan Bonanno.
Okay, terrific. So we got, all right, we got board here. So in April, we are celebrating in Somerset County Housing Month. Very important. It's important to secure appropriate housing. We recognize that secure and appropriate housing is a basic human need for all. And we have a resolution, and it reads, whereas the Somerset County Board of County Commissioners finds that decent, safe, and affordable housing is part of the American dream and a goal of all Somerset County residents. And whereas Somerset County 2024 marks the 56th anniversary of the passage of the Fair Housing Act of 1968, which gives individuals the right to choose where to live without discrimination based on race, color, religion, age, gender, familial status, national origin, and/or disability. And whereas to commemorate the anniversary of the passage of the Fair Housing Act, The concept of Housing Month, celebrated each April by the Board of County Commissioners for the past 32 years, has focused on the talents and vigorous local efforts of grassroots and nonprofit organizations, housing service providers, elected officials, state and county agencies, and others to promote and preserve fair housing while helping to create and preserve housing opportunities for the residents of Somerset County. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the Somerset County Board of Commissioners does hereby recognize in the month of April 2024 to be Housing Month in the County of Somerset and urges all citizens to carry out activities in spirit of Housing Month throughout the year. And it's signed by the 5 county commissioners. And I want to give
Okay, I have a big mouthful. Thank you so much to the county commissioners. Our board of trustees is here. My staff is here. 60% of our staff is bilingual. We care very much about fair housing for everyone. We don't want any barriers. We're also in ADA and accessible building right here in Somerville at 92 East Main Street. We do everything for free because of the support. One of our big supporters is the county and all the different departments, and we wouldn't be anywhere without them, so we're very grateful. Also, we have a whole calendar. We work collaboratively with over 40 different entities. So Housing Month is not just about our agency, even though we coordinate it and collaborate. So I'm going to put a schedule in the back, everything that these other groups, Habitat for Humanity, Leadership Somerset, there's a whole bunch of different groups, the planning board, all that had just put together some maps, the community development office, I could go on and on, the Office on Aging, they all help us. So Housing Month is not just about us, but about everyone and being inclusive. And when you hear about affordable housing, keep in mind that that could be a single family or a small household making over $80,000 a year and still be eligible. So prices for housing are skyrocketing, even affordable, and the competition is fierce to get them in there. So my staff and my board does a fabulous job, and we can't thank you enough.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you.
And at this time, we are going to ask Jonathan and Josh Califer to come up with your team with your presentation. Go Patriots.
Great. Thank you very much. Going back to my filmmaking days, I like to show and not just
Show and tell.
Got an HDMI input. All right. Oh, there you go. All right. Fingers crossed. Okay. Beautiful. So, good evening. Oh, microphone, of course. Good evening. County Administrator Marr, County Council DeMarco, all of our county administrators. It's really great to be here with you all this evening, and I'm looking forward to presenting an update about our home team. We've got a lot to cover, so let's jump in. In the beginning, there was a man who dreamed big and wasn't afraid to make those dreams come true. One of those dreams was to bring professional baseball to his community, and in the mid-90s, he started exploring options. He partnered with Somerset County, and in 1998, the Somerset Patriots played their first season on the road while their future ballpark was being built. In 1999, the Somerset Patriots played their second season in their new home. We were part of the Atlantic League, a startup of independent teams, and we had an amazing reception from the community and quickly became one of the standard bearers of indie ball. Our success continued, but a combination of factors brought some new challenges in the 20-teens, particularly for independent teams. Around the same time, MLB was starting to look at innovation around the game. One of the things they were looking at was rules changes, and they partnered with the Atlantic League to experiment with this bold idea. These were very controversial, but the experiment was a success, and they're now part of the game. Working with MLB on this project was a great opportunity to show them what we can accomplish. We started to look at our own ways to generate more excitement for our fans. We titled this our Next 20 initiative. We brainstormed, had panel discussions, engaged the community, fans, associates in the industry, and consultants. A Ferris wheel was explored. And then the pandemic hit, and we went from planning a bright future to wondering if there was going to be one. These situations have a way of showing you who your friends really are, and we did whatever we could to be community leaders. We didn't lay anyone off, and we did vaccination clinics, drive-through concession meals, drive-in fireworks, drive-in movies, and then we started hosting events in the ballpark as we figured out safe ways to do it. We did town halls, religious ceremonies, graduations, yoga, and we realized that we could do what we are here to do for the community and play baseball while still adhering to the safety protocols developed by federal and local agencies. We created our own temporary league, and those games between the Bridgewater Blasters and the Somerset Patriots were some excellent baseball. Bridgewater even came close to beating out Somerset in the series, almost. This was one of those games, and these empty stands would normally make me very sad, but in this case, I'm very proud of the fact that we played baseball in front of fans during the 2020 season, and we did it safely. It ended up being one of the only minor league games in front of fans during the 2020 season, and it also ended up being great practice for the 2021 season. During this time, there were big things happening in affiliated ball. The National Association and their agreement with MLB ended after 119 years, and the PBA became the PDL. There were a lot of changes. There was contraction down to 120 teams, and it made it easier for the majors to move their affiliated teams. Another top priority was better facilities for players, and MLB now had a lot more say in what affiliated teams did. During this time, we received a call from the Yankees organization. This opportunity was bigger than anything we had explored in our Next 20 initiative, and we seized it and became one of the first big changes of the new system. We made commitments to the Yankees organization, and as always, we honored those commitments, even during COVID. We built a new batting cage, new clubhouse, new bullpen, new gym, and had them ready for opening day as promised. And everyone from our staff, the county, and of course, Penn Valley constructors worked together to make sure the Yankees knew they made the right decision. Opening day in 2021. Our first season as an affiliate, and just a couple weeks after losing Dad. It was very difficult for Josh and I and the community as a whole to work through this grief on top of the other challenges our organization faced, like lingering COVID restrictions, being new to affiliated ball, and affiliated ball being a whole new system. But everyone worked together to honor Dad's dream. Then at the end of the season, during the final homestand of the regular season, things got tougher. Nothing to do but put one front in front of the other and step up. Again, our amazing team and our extended business family and our larger community pitched in, and we somehow managed to play the final games of that homestand back at TD Bank Ballpark. We became a symbol for our community during a very tough time. But our leadership was more than just symbolic. We pitched in to help the community get back on its feet through charitable giving and personal support to families that lost almost everything. Because we are a part of this community. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and 2022 was an amazing season. We broke business records, and we even won our first affiliated championship. The baseball world definitely noticed, and we have continued to build on that reputation. We've been doing a lot of building in both the figurative and the literal sense. This is a very incomplete list of the investments and upgrades we've made over the last 3 years. And I'm not really even getting into all the maintenance that, as you can imagine, on a 25-year-old ballpark is extensive, but I hate long presentations, and that would be very, very long. Which brings us up to today, getting ready for the 2024 season. Without the tragedies and trials and as much of those transitional issues, we've been able to focus on building our business. Our strategy to do that aligns with MLB's vision for minor league ball, while staying true to the family business values that have always been the pillars of our success. The first part of this strategy is to continue to grow attendance. This is MLB's main KPI, and logically everything flows from having more people in the ballpark every game. We've always done a great job here, and we've seen steady growth here over the last few years, but there's always room for improvement. We have a comprehensive plan here, including new incentives and community outreach, but we've also invested in new software and training for our staff that's going to not only allow us to do a lot more, but crucially, measure the success of those initiatives and adjust as necessary. We're currently 20,000 tickets ahead of last season and expect significant strides instead of steady growth. Once we have fans in the ballpark, we need to make sure we create an experience that not only brings them back, but makes them ambassadors. This is something else that we have historically done very, very well, and it's one of the key family business values that has differentiated us at the ballpark and in the dealerships. Again, we can never lose sight of how important this personal touch is or stop looking for new ways to meet fans' changing needs. One thing that stays pretty consistent for fans is that they want value. This has been a core aspect of our mission from the beginning, and we're committed to remaining an affordable option for everyone in the community. So we're not reinventing the wheel, we're just building on our strengths. In addition to our fans, we have other stakeholders, and every single one is a key part of our success. The Yankees are obviously one of our newer stakeholders, and as I've already shared, we are committed to making sure they know they made the right choice. There's actually a video here of Brian Cashman and a bunch of other Yankees. It doesn't look like the audio worked out, but this is something we can share with you in following up. MLB is also a new stakeholder. We continue to build on our relationship with them. I was recently selected to be one of the owners on the Facility Standards Subcommittee, and we are working even more closely with them than we have in the past. As I've mentioned a few times already, and will never stop mentioning, we can't do anything alone. It's our great team that makes all of this happen, and being there for them, just like they're there for us, is another family business value that we continue to pride ourselves on. Here are some of our team in their brand new offices. I've already given a number of examples of how we've been here for the community, and as a family business that has generations of ties, I can assure you this responsibility is something that we take very seriously. And as the team grows, our impact is getting even stronger and wider. So in looking towards the future and opportunities for increased collaboration between us and this administration, there's some specific areas of impact we have in the community that I'd like to highlight. The first of those is jobs and careers. We all know these are important, and we do create a lot of jobs, but the quality of these jobs are also really important. These are some of our amazing full-time staff at the ballpark. They are holding the championship rings from our 2022 season, but they are champions every season. But it's our seasonal and part-time jobs that I really want to focus on with you all here tonight. Jobs in sports are very desirable, and as the baseball season coincides with the school calendar, we end up being a lot of young people's first job. And working at the ballpark is a really great experience. It's hard work. It's mostly in food service where teamwork and personal skills are crucial. And I'm particularly proud of the fact that our team does a really great job of introducing young people to the workforce. So these jobs also have a huge educational value to our community as well as providing jobs. And I can not only speak to this as someone who worked at the ballpark during my summer break from college, our first couple seasons when I was at Rutgers, but as a parent also. This is my son, Broden, working at the ballpark this past summer, and it was really great to see the impact it had on him. Interestingly, we are also a great option on the other end of people's careers, and we are often people's last jobs. We hire a lot of retired folk as well. Additionally, we have a very robust internship program, which is obviously a more formal educational work experience. Our charitable giving and outreach is important, and as you've seen, we are there during the tough times. When there's a need, we can be counted on to step up and pitch in, just like we can all of the other times. But in addition to our giving as a local business, there are other unique opportunities that we have that make an impact on the community, and those are the areas I see as opportunities for increased collaboration. We can be a great tool for community and nonprofit groups to do their own fundraising. We've got a lot of fun and very effective opportunities to do this. Additionally, another unique way that we have to impact the community in this area is through MLB's fan engagement and community outreach initiatives. These tend to be around our alternate identities. This allows us to raise funds for community-focused groups while at the same time forming partnerships that allow us to raise awareness about intersection with baseball and make sure everyone can root for their home team. The New York Black Yankees are the latest of these initiatives, and I know many of you have been very involved in this and helped us make sure that this is undertaken in a meaningful way. Another one of these MLB initiatives is around Pride. We were even blessed with a rainbow on our inaugural Pride Night. If that's not a good omen, I don't know what is. So just as we have unique opportunities around charitable giving and outreach, we have a lot of unique options to catalyze local businesses. In addition to the normal economic stimulus of a business our size, I believe last year we hired just shy and paid, most importantly, just shy of 300 vendors. And between the visiting teams, their support staff, families, fans, there were about 2,400 hotel room nights last year that wouldn't have been there if we weren't. And this list goes on and on. But what we have is so many additional ways that we can impact the business community that are really unique to us. Marketing and other partnerships are a big one. And this is about more than advertising. These are partners, and they are part of the fabric of our ballpark. We always provide value for marketing dollars, but even more than that, we provide a real community and social networking face-to-face. I firmly believe we have played an important role in this administration's success in attracting businesses to our area, and I believe we can do even more in the future. The possibilities are endless. We've already started building on this, and we had a great meeting just last week, and I'm very much looking forward to continuing that conversation. Just like we are huge cheerleaders for the businesses we partner with, we are huge cheerleaders for our community. This heat map shows the locations that we attract people to TD Bank Ballpark from, And we all know that if they come here from wherever they are and actually have the opportunity to see how great our community is, we will be their top choice when they are deciding on a place to live, to work, to start a business, relocate a business. And we've increased our opportunities through our data project to cast an even better and wider net. We also do a tremendous job spreading the word through social media. Our social media numbers are some of the best in affiliated ball. We were #1 across platforms in all of AA ball last year in engagement rate, and interactions. And I'm very proud to say, and to remind everybody, that the word Somerset is in every single one of those posts. So, as we've seen, our partnership has been a fantastic move for the benefit of the community from the beginning and has become exponentially more so thanks to all of your help. In spite of the challenges we faced, we've never missed a rent payment, not even during COVID, or missed an opportunity to be the best community partners or leaders that we can be. And with the recent transitional challenges and personal challenges, hopefully behind our organization, God willing, we're looking forward to a new era of being able to put all of our resources into growth. I'm looking forward to the opportunities for us to collaborate, to facilitate that growth, and we'll be sending you some follow-up information with more specifics about that. Of course, we have to be responsible and realistic about potential challenges to future growth, so let's discuss those. While a lot of the heavy lifting around minor league baseball's facility standards is behind us, there are additional changes in the pipeline, and while I believe that they will be very good for baseball, it remains to be seen how that is going to play out for our business. The reorganization has also created a lot of opportunity for communities to attract affiliated ball, and you don't have to look beyond the next county over to see that there are many, many people looking to capitalize on this opportunity and build the latest and greatest compliant facilities to attract teams. There are a lot of unknowns in the industry right now, but as far as things within our house, I'm extremely optimistic. Our greatest challenge there would probably be the maintenance that comes with a 26-year-old facility. We always address any potential safety issues immediately and have taken great care of our asset. But there are some big projects coming down the pipeline in addition to the facilities compliance projects that require our attention. However, when you look back at the challenges we've overcome, I'm confident that no matter what comes our way, the future is bright for the Somerset Patriots. Thank you all again for your support and your partnership. I look forward to enjoying the 2024 season with you and forging an amazing future together.
Thank you to the Califer family and to the Patriots team for being a great partner and community leader. And we do look forward to this 27th season. Yes. Team, come on down.
Got enough people to have a baseball game right here.
Thank you, thank you. Opening day, Friday, April 5th. So don't forget, we'll be there. Yes. Oh, I don't know about that. Floor is yours.
I don't have baseball, but we do have money, and that's super fun too. So hello, everyone. My name is Caitlin Bundy. I'm manager of the Somerset County Cultural and Heritage Commission. Joining me today are program coordinator Katie Himmicks and administrative coordinator Robert Meyer. Tonight, we are presenting grant awards to local organizations and municipalities for arts and history programming through our local arts program and county history partnership program grants. The Somerset County Cultural and Heritage Commission is awarded funding from the New Jersey State Council on the Arts to support local arts organizations, nonprofits, and municipalities within Somerset County that provide arts projects, programs, services, and development. Please join us in celebrating the 2024 Somerset County Local Arts Program grant recipients, starting with receiving $3,000 for general operating support is the Raritan Valley Choral Society based in Hillsborough. Accepting the check are President Nancy Basili and board member Linda Hardy. Receiving $6,000 for special project support is the Adult Day Center of Somerset County based in Bridgewater. Accepting the check is Executive Director Diane Robinson and Director of Development Keith Sampson. Receiving $6,000 for special project support is the Bernards Township Parks and Recreation based in Bernards Township. Accepting the check is Director of Parks and Recreation, Jennifer Gander. Receiving $3,500 for special project support, the Borough of Bound Brook. Accepting the check is Downtown Manager Agatha Perez. Receiving $1,200 for special project support is the Friends of the Abraham Stotts House based in South Bound Brook. Accepting the check are President Kathy Armosi, Treasurer Tom Harabin, and Corresponding Secretary Kathy Fox.
Thank you.
Receiving $21,000 for general operating support, the Friends of the Kennedy Martinstell Farmstead based in Bernards Township. Accepting the check are Board President Leslie Workman, Board Vice President Brian Workman, Board Treasurer Angela Hartman, and Board Secretary Richard Huckins. Receiving $25,000 for general operating support, Light Opera of New Jersey, based in Bernards Township. Accepting the check is member of the Development Committee, Chris Zarevich. Receiving $36,000 for general operating support, Music in the Somerset Hills, based in Bernardsville. Accepting the check are member of the board Kathy Payne and grants administrator Megan Fow. Receiving $6,000 for general operating support, the Raritan Valley Symphonic Band, based in Hillsborough. Accepting the check are President Jonathan Wood and Raritan Valley Symphonic Band officers Donald Grossman and David Gwynn. Receiving $8,000 for general operating support, the Somerset Symphony Orchestra, based in Branchburg. Accepting the check are music director Michael Avagliano and treasurer Christian Carrillo. And receiving $21,000 in general operating support, the Ukrainian History and Education Center based in Franklin Township. Accepting the check is Director Natalia Honcharenko.
All right, congratulations to all of Somerset County's 2024 Local Arts Program regrantees. So the Somerset County Cultural and Heritage Commission is also awarded funding from the New Jersey Historical Commission to support local history organizations, other nonprofits, and municipalities within Somerset County that provide history programming, services, and development. Please join us in celebrating Somerset County's 2024 County History Partnership Program grant recipients. Receiving $3,000 for special project support is the Borough of Bound Brook. Accepting the check is Downtown Manager Agatha Perez. We lost her. All right, moving on. Receiving $11,946 for general operating support is the Friends of the Abraham Stotts House based in South Bound Brook. Welcome back, Kathy Hermosi, Tom Harrivan, and Kathy Fox.
Right. Next, receiving $21,350 in general operating support, the Friends of the Jacobus Van de Veer House based in Bedminster. Accepting the check are President Laurel Porcelli, Vice President Derek Anderson, and Treasurer Craig Sutherland. Receiving $3,000 in special project support, the Friends of the Kennedy Martinstell Farmstead based in Berners Township. Accepting the check, welcome back up. Our Board President, Leslie Workman, Board Vice President, Brian Workman, Board Treasurer, Angela Hartman, and Board Secretary, Richard Huckins. Congratulations. Welcome back to the stage. Receiving $13,145 in general operating support, the Heritage Trail Association based in Bridgewater. Accepting the check are President Cynthia Blumenkrantz and board members Brian and Maureen Cote.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Happy birthday. Receiving $6,000 in special project support, the Ukrainian History and Education Center based in Franklin Township. Accepting the check is archivist Michael Andrek. Receiving $5,309 in general operating support, the Van Harlingen Historical Society based in Montgomery. Accepting the check is Board President James Irish.
All my work.
Congratulations to Somerset County's 2024 County History Partnership Program re-grantees.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
Enjoy your big checks.
Thank you. If you can stay, we'll be done in 5 minutes or less.
It's a requirement you stay.
While we allow our guests to exit the chambers. We have an appointment to the Cultural and Heritage Advisory Board, Resolution 24-663, Phyllis Marganoff on the Borough of Millstone, and Senior Citizen and Disabled Resident Transportation Advisory Board, Resolution 24-664, Joan Williams, the Borough of Somerville. Is there a motion to approve these resolutions?
Motion, second.
Any comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary? Yes. Commissioner Morano?
Yes.
Deputy Director Suey?
Yes.
Director Robinson?
Yes. Is there a motion to approve the minutes for our March 12, 2024 meeting?
Motion?
Second.
Any questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary?
Yes.
Commissioner Morano?
Yes.
Deputy Director Suey?
Yes.
Director Robinson?
Yes. We have ordinance 24-597, providing an appropriation of $38,339,400 for various improvements and purposes for and by the County of Somerset, and authorizing the issuance of $36,422,430 bonds or notes for financing part of the cost thereof. Is there a motion to open up the public hearing on ordinance 24-597?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Anyone wishing to speak on this ordinance and this ordinance only, you may do so at this time. Hearing none and seeing none, is there a motion to close the open public hearing for this ordinance?
Motion to close.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. Now we move on to the motion to adopt ordinance 24-597. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary?
Yes.
Commissioner Morano?
Yes.
Deputy Director Suey?
Yes.
Director Robinson?
Yes. We move on to ordinance 24-598, providing an appropriation of $4,148,407 for the improvement of Raritan Valley Community College and authorizing the issuance of $4,148,407 county college bonds or notes of the County of Somerset for financing such appropriation. Is there a motion to open a public hearing for this ordinance?
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. All in favor? Aye. Anyone wishing to speak on this ordinance and this ordinance only? Hearing none, seeing none, is a motion to close the public hearing for this ordinance.
Motion to close.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. We move on to, is there a motion to adopt ordinance 24-598?
Motion. Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary? Yes. Commissioner Morano?
Yes.
Deputy Director Sui?
Yes.
Director Robinson?
Yes. Ordinance 24-599, establishing speed limits along South Main Street, North Main Street, Findurn Avenue, County routes 533 and 633, Millstone Borough, Bridgewater Township, Somerset County, New Jersey. Is there a motion to open a public hearing on this ordinance?
Motion. Second.
All in favor? Aye. Anyone from the public wishing to speak on this ordinance and this ordinance only? Hearing none, seeing none. Is there a motion to close the public hearing for this ordinance?
Motion to close.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. We move on. Is there a motion to adopt this ordinance 24-599?
So moved. Second.
It's properly moved in second. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary?
Yes.
Commissioner Morano?
Yes.
Deputy Director Sui?
Yes.
Director Robinson?
Yes. Is there a motion to approve resolutions 24-600 through 24-608?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary?
Yes.
Commissioner Morano?
Yes.
Deputy Director Sui?
Yes.
Director Robinson?
Yes. Motion to approve resolutions 24-609 through 24-623.
Motion. Second.
Any questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary?
Yes.
Commissioner Morano?
Yes.
Deputy Director Sui?
Yes.
Director Robinson?
Yes. Is there a motion to approve resolutions 24-624 through 24-662?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes, but I abstain from 24-635.
Abstention from 24-635 noted. Commissioner Singletary?
Yes.
Commissioner Morano?
Yes.
Deputy Director Sui?
Yes.
Director Robinson?
Yes. We omitted 665, so is there a motion to approve resolutions 24-666 through 24-672?
So moved.
Is there any comments or questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Drake?
Yes.
Commissioner Singletary?
Yes.
Commissioner Morano?
Abstain 666, rest yes.
Abstention from 24-666 noted. Deputy Director Sui?
Same abstention? And yes
Absten-
for the rest.
Abstention from 24-666 noted. Director Robinson?
Yes. Come to the public portion of this meeting. 5 minutes, no yielding of time, no coming up a second time. Is there a motion to open to the public?
Motion.
Is there, all in favor? Aye. Ayes have it.
There are no additional comments from my side.
All right. We're all family. Is there a motion to close the public portion of this meeting?
Motion to close.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. We will go into executive session. County Council?
Correct. We do need a motion to go into executive session. There are several items, two involving purchase, lease, acquisition of land. One is potential contract negotiations for grant funding, and a third is general personnel matters.
So moved. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
We
Ayes
would,
have it.
it's not anticipated that we would take any public action following that, so we will adjourn therefrom.
All right. Thank you. Good night and be well.